Well, before we go for the week, we have a lot of magic messages.
Magic messages.
On the Online Trading Academy text line, 98973, or the inbox on the front page at mynorthwest.com. Many well-wishers for you, Colleen, on your maternity leave, which you begin in a matter of hours.
I'll be back sometime in August.
Don't
forget me.
That seems like a long time. Do you really need that much time for bonding, for crying out loud? Bring her here.
I'm just going to let everybody know right now that he's kidding.
Our resident historian, Felix Spinell, started something this morning with a simple question. Is it Mountlake Terrace or Montlake Terrace? And the question sounds ridiculous, but the text line is pretty evenly split. And we noticed a pattern based on area code. So in 206, from 206, we have, I'm 52 and a lifelong Puget Sound resident. I know it's spelled with a U, but it's always been Mountlake Terrace.
You are wrong. 425 says Mountlake Terrace. It's not debatable.
206 says, I grew up in Seattle my entire life. I've always said Mont.
425 says, I've always heard Mountlake if used with terrace, and Montlake if it's used without.
206, I grew up here in Duval. It's Mont.
360, it's Mountlake Terrace. It's the Mountlake cut. So did you notice the pattern?
Yes. People who actually live near Mountlake Terrace say it's Mountlake Terrace.
Oh, yes. I thought you were about to say Seattle. No. The 206 area code sent Montlake.
Yeah.
Everybody in the 360 and 425, which is where Mountlake Terrace is, says it's Mountlake. So Seattleites, you do not get to decide how Snohomish County pronounces their cities.
Really?
Yes.
I see. Okay.
I'm saying, as a lifelong Snohomi, Marysville born and raised, now I'm in Edmonds, it's Mountlake Terrace. You can fight me on that.
You mean Marysville?
And then...
yeah, right in the shadow of the Cascade Mountains.
And then there's a 425 listener who writes, the one I want decided is Tukwila. Is it Tukwila or Tukwillow? And you look up the official pronunciation
guide. Well, I thought this was a silly question because who would be confused about Tukwila? So we looked up the official pronunciation guide that Felix brought us to, which was published for radio broadcasters by WSU.
Right.
It says Tukwila.
What?
Tukwila.
Tukwila?
But then the one that I always use, which is just the Northwest Pronunciation Guide, I Google it, it's by Stephen Sauk, whoever that is, says Tukwila. Huh. But I will say that the one that Felix led us to was published in 1964.
Because if it's Tukwila, that means it's also KIRO Radio. So, and I'm not going with that.